It's time for creepy kids. So in the beginning of the book, we talked about the daughter to Mao, like talking to the dead bird at night. And I texted you, I was like, creepy kids, and one of my favorite things to do is I love going on Reddit. Obviously, I'm in the r/ghosts, r/ghost stories, r/paranormal. I love reading people's stories. I hope they're not lying. I hope they're true. But some of my favorite threads on these, and also just on Ask Reddit, there have been because I Googled it too, there have been a couple times where people are like, what's the creepiest thing your kid said to you or someone else's kid? So I'm just going to read a couple of them. This top one on this is, picked him up from daycare when he was 3. Driving home, totally quiet, just him staring out the window. He randomly asks, "Hey, Dad, remember that time we died in a fire?" That's the thing. Kids in like past life memories, I believe. I think that's why kids are more open to spirits and things, and like to Mao in the story. If you believe that sort of thing, I definitely was. I had a lot of experiences growing up. Okay, somebody says, I hear the 1-year-old's high chair move, even though nobody was near it. I asked the 3-year-old, what was that? And he said, while pointing to the chair, what's she doing here? And the high chair was empty. That would scare the crap out of me. I was so scared of my daughter, like saying stuff. I'm so glad that she's not touched like that. Let's see. When my oldest son was about 3, he asked one night at bedtime, Mommy, I like you better than my fake mommy. Me. Who's your fake mommy? Him. You can't see her. She tucks me in after you do. That's so scary.
This is like Coraline.
Oh my gosh. And this is just weird stuff. Like one kid says, I want to play Frozen, the movie, but only the part where the parents die in a shipwreck. Oh my god. Let's see. Here's another one.
In Frozen, they don't even show much of the shipwreck.
No, they kind of show like that, like silhouette of the.
Yeah, they just show this and done. It's like a 10-second montage that we see. That's it.
Yeah. Oh, this one's scary. She goes, while changing my daughter in front of the open closet door, she kept looking around me and laughing. I asked her what was so funny. She said, the man. To which I replied, what man? She then pointed at the closet and said, the man with the snake neck. I turn around and nothing was there. I'm afraid to look into the history of my house to see if anyone hung themselves in the closet. At least she wasn't scared. I was gonna say, I watch at night, like I'll put YouTube on my TV or on my tablet and I'll watch, true real ghost videos. And now I think it's easier to fake them. But I've always been into spirit photography and creepy ghost videos back when you couldn't fake them on our, flip phones. And I've seen some stuff where I think, like, especially like kid stuff, it's creepy. It is. There are some videos where like there'll be like a darkened doorway behind the child and the child's like in the lit room in the foreground. And you'll see something walk by, or the kid. There's this one where this little girl, I'll send it to you if you want. There's a dark room behind her and she's in the kitchen. The kitchen's well lit. She's sitting at her little kid table eating. And her sister's sitting in front of her little sister. So her sister can see into this dark room behind them. And the kids like are looking, and the daughter that with her back to it, she's like looking around, and I don't know why the parents were filming them. That's like maybe, and all of a sudden, the little girl that turns around, just the most like blood curdling scream. Like, I don't know how it could fake that. Like, I have a kid and I know when she's very good at faking crying and being upset. Like it, and these two girls run. They see something in the dark and they run. And it's like, I mean, I don't know, maybe they thought they saw something, but it's both of them at the same time. And neither of them had said anything together. Like, oh, do you see that? It was, oh man. Creepy. Let me find one more. Oh, no, not this one. But my 3-year-old daughter holding her baby brother for the first time. So I shouldn't throw him in the fire? That's awful. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see. I don't have kids, but once visiting some friends on a farm, my buddy's youngest girl, 5 or 6 at the time, was afraid of the chickens. I tried to explain to her that the chickens weren't there to hurt us, but she wasn't having it. So I'm sitting around the fire pit looking at one of the chickens a few feet in front of me when I feel a hot breath in my ear and she whispers, "See, he's always watching." Horrific and hysterical all at once. She thought the chickens were watching them. Oh my god, that's hilarious. The rest of these are just like funny. Anyway, but kids say the darndest things. That's for sure.